Welcome back. Well, it's time now to find out what the economic week ahead looks like. We're joined by Heidi Giokos from the eNCA Money Desk. Heidi, let's start with the impact of the U.S. election victory on the markets. Presumably, the JSE will start the week on a high after Joe Biden's victory on the elections.
Most definitely. Faith, already last week we saw the JSE rallying up, and we saw that this definitely was contributed to the fact that Joe Biden was slowly gaining a grip on those U.S. elections. The all-share alone gained more than 5,000 points in just 6 days. Local analysts were saying that they definitely saw a more stable economy recovering in the U.S., and this all contributed to the fact that Joe Biden was gaining that grip. If we just bring it back home, the Rand had a fantastic week. We saw that it recouped all its losses since lockdown. The Rand hadn't been doing too well due to COVID-19 cases increasing abroad, but most definitely picking up due to the fact that things changed in the US and Joe Biden most definitely winning those elections. Local analysts and markets, I must say, Faith, are definitely seeing a more positive outlook in terms of the impact that the outcome of the US elections is going to have on emerging markets. They are saying that Joe Biden is most definitely a voice of reason, and definitely somebody that they will be able to talk to. Previously, we know that there's been tensions with Trump and China, that US and China trade war. So many are saying perhaps now things will change in terms of bringing stability. But analysts are also warning that things might still be a little volatile in markets due to many people still wanting to dispute the US elections. So many will still be looking very closely at those developments in the US.
And unemployment figures are also due to be released this week?
Yes, definitely. Unfortunately, there is no positivity when it comes to employment figures in South Africa. We saw Q2 of our employment figures seeing about 2.2 million people losing their jobs already pre-lockdown. We had an unemployment rate of about 30%, so things aren't going to be looking too good. Status, they will be releasing those figures on Thursday, and many are saying that it's only going to get worse because the impact of COVID-19 and lockdown is definitely going to show through how many people have lost their jobs. And if you look at the measure, the extended definition of unemployment, it only gets worse. You have about 10 to 11 million people unemployed in South Africa. So unfortunately, those numbers won't be looking too good, but Status will be releasing that on Thursday.
And of course, we will see more companies release interim results this week as we get a glimpse into the damage caused by COVID-19.
Yes, most certainly. Again, bad news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news this evening, but we're looking at companies like Telkom, Oceana, and MultiChoice that are set to release their results this week. We do know, however, that Telkom is saying that the earnings might be up between 15 to 25%, and they're attributing that to operating growth and operating profits. Oceana, who's the global fishing company, is also expecting for growth, and they're saying that this is definitely due to sustained demand and firm pricing throughout COVID-19. But of course, COVID-19 again is definitely going to show how these companies have been suffering throughout COVID-19, of course, not being able to operate at full capacity, and that will definitely have an impact on operations and profits. So we'll have all those details and many more throughout the week on the Money Desk.
Well, Heidi Giokos, we'll leave it there for this evening because I do see that the crickets as well as the dogs there want their 5 minutes of fame as well. But Heidi Giokos giving us the latest from the eNCA Money Desk.